Everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be trimming my son's hair. I've never done this on a live, but I usually cut his hair. So let's get into it. I'm going to put on his cape first because we don't want too much of the hair falling on him. So that's what we're going to do first. We have our black cape here. Right, this is much more the bigger side for him, so I do have to clip it on this side here. Right? And he has his phone, you know, him being on his phone. So first thing we're gonna do is comb it out. Mommy, I have not cut his hair in possibly 2 weeks. Alright, so we're just getting any knots out before we pass the clippers through. He does not always like cutting his hair, but doesn't get. Fingernail is actually. Yeah, that is much better. Yeah. Right. Right. So I got not trim in quite a while, and this hair has grown out pretty thick. This is just my method of doing things, and hey, it gets the job done. What you doing here? Have all the fancy guards that it gets the job done, right? Leaving the leave, I think that's what it's called. And we're gonna do a slight fade on the side here. Right. Then I have my daughter doing her own thing in the back there. That's not on them. I'm in no way above. I just do what works for me. Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. I was just saying that I am trimming my son's hair today. which is a little bit different from what I would usually show. I would either show me cutting my sorry, not cutting. I would also show or normally show me home my daughter's hair on a Friday, but I still have to take down her hair. But today is about me cutting my son's hair. Alright, rest it on the table. Come on, you please. If there's anybody on here that cuts or trims hair and has any advice, drop that comment down below. Hi, Joseph. Alright, so most of the trimming is down. I'm gonna mark and then I will go back in with if I need to trim down anyway. Right? Quick water break. Huh? Right, so what I would usually do is when I am going to mark, right, I would wet like a edge brush and just wet the side so that it makes it easier to cut. Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm just showcasing how I trim my son's hair today, and we have already cut down most of his hair. I'm just gonna mark, and if I do need to go back in with the clippers to trim down anywhere else, I will do that after I mark. I'm using a razor blade. And you can already see that the hairstyle is coming together. Like that. Like that. Hi guys and welcome to my channel. Into waves. I just take care of my husband and my son here. Right? And now that the side and the back is down, we then have to do the front to shape out the face because his face is looking much more on the rounder side. So we need to give that some definition, right? And so we're doing the front now. All right, come all the way down. You can already see it, it's coming together. His hair was pretty overgrown. So he has his waves hiding up in there. Right? All right, so the marking is down back. Hello, Darlene. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Don't like to butcher people's names. Alright, welcome to my channel. I'm just showcasing how I trim my son's hair. That's what we're doing here today. Right? So we have already did a lot. I already did the trim and the fade and mark. Now I'm just gonna go back into brush and see if there's anywhere else I need to cut down. Thank you. Go getter. Like I said, I simply do what works for me. I don't do anything fancy. I don't have any fancy clippers. I'm not even sure what. This is the clippers that I'm using. A simple one I got from my beauty supply store. And that's what I use to cut the hair. So I'm gonna remove, I was using a number 1 guard. I'm gonna remove it. I'm gonna open up the guard, right? I'm not sure if you'll see that in anything. What is that? 1 second, guys. Right? I'm gonna do the side where I'm just gonna kind of take off this area right here. The guard is still open. Just to kind of soften that fade in that space right here. Nice. And gonna do the next side. Good. I'm gonna put back on the guard and I'm just gonna go, I'm going to close it. No part that we missed. Right? Because I like the hair to be pretty neat. So what you think about the cut so far? It's just a lot of hair. Or I'm in no way about. So I won't have all the barbering tools. Right, haircut is down. Now we're gonna spray it with some water. Add some moisture back into the hair. Mommy. This is a misting bottle, so you just need to spray it like give it like 2 or 3 pumps and it just has a continuous misting effect. So I'm just gonna brush it here now. And I'm just brushing with water first. Like that, right? And next we're gonna take some of this. This is the Nature's Collection Miracle Growth. This is for hair, and this is a hair and scalp moisturizer. This hair needs some a little extra tender loving care. So we're gonna be putting this in his hair. And we put in this much. Rub it around in my hands like this first, and then pass it all through his hair. He says it feels kind of nice in his ear. And so by tomorrow, when I brush his hair and tie it down, his waves will be showing much more than it is right now. Right now, his hair looks kind of flat, like it doesn't have any waves. Let me see if I can bring you all a bit closer. Nice. You're seeing some waves there? So for those of you who stayed throughout this entire life, thank you so very much. You can see my son loves his haircut. I did everything with a #1 clipper. Didn't have anything else fancy. I like to cut his hair a bit lower down because it, you know, it keeps. So you can see we do have some waves. You can see some waves happening there. Right. Maybe I should get a durag and just cover it down for a quick bit to show you guys what his waves would actually look like, you know, tied down. Yeah, let me go to that. I'm gonna get a durag real quick. Alright, so I got a durag and I'm just going to tie down his hair just for a quick bit. I'm gonna put some mousse in his hair. They call this hair ice cream. My children call this hair ice cream. Alright, so I'm just gonna give it a quick brush one more time. Before we tie it down. Alright, nice. And the part, the outer part or the lining part, that is supposed to be on the outside of your hair. Because if you put your durag on your head like this, that line will remain on your hair. So you want to turn it with the seam facing the outward part of the hair. Alright, like that. I'm just gonna get my dryer. And I'm gonna give it a quick dry. Nothing too drastic. Can you give me this for a quick second? Right, I'm gonna take off the cape now and just sort of dust them off before I remove the durag. I'm okay, Mama. Right, and I just try to use a softer brush just to kind of dust him off. Because he does have hair all over him. Right. Alright guys, so I'm going to head back a little. And this is what we have going on here. Right, so this is my son's haircut for today, well, for the weekend. Right. Thanks, Nella. Right. And that's it for today with this live. So I hope you all enjoy this live. I want to do my makeup or even my curly hair, but today I decided to show you guys how I will leave it up on my page, and you all can see what his hair looked like before. His hair was pretty high, and very much not marked whatsoever, so it was a bit more on the untidy side, right? And we did trim him all the way down, so I did use a number 1 clipper to achieve this. I think that's what it's called, but I did use a number 1 clipper, and I would have done I would have done a variation of open and closed guard, so you all could go ahead and recheck that out. But thank you all so very much for tuning in today, and I hope to see you all in the next one. And as usual, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this live with anyone who you know is interested in learning how to cut their child's hair or even how to cut their husband's hair, as well as if you all are into like cooking type content. I do a lot of that on my page also, specifically some Trinidad local dishes, so you all can feel free to like and subscribe or share it with someone who's interested in that type of content. So I hope you all enjoy this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye. Bye.